What is up, guys? My name is Mr. DJ Umar, and today I have another Game of Thrones video for you guys, and it might be some spoilers in here, hopefully some spoilers, as I hope to get some things right. I'm gonna have my predictions, and let's get right into the video. Let's start with the epic intro. Before we start this opinion, I want to hear you guys' opinion on the intro. Some of you guys have told me to remove the intro, other of you have told me to keep the intro, and I used to have the intro with another song, but I decided to not go with that song for this series of where I put Game of Thrones videos. But anyways, let me know what you think. Should I keep the intro? Should I remove it? Let's get right into the video. So basically, to kick things off, we see Cersei Lannister and Euron Greyjoy standing on King's Landing. Basically, and you can see some golden army troops. I believe it's golden army troops, since they have kind of the golden uniform. Also, I think it's golden army troops because we know that Daenerys did wipe off most of the Lannister troops, so I don't believe that we'll be seeing many Lannister troops, at least not many people wearing the Lannister uniform. We'll be seeing mostly golden army troops, because that's the people that she brought from Bravos. So that's pretty cool. But before we see that shot, we get to see a shot of Winterfell where it looks like it's smoke and everything, and it's completely destroyed. It's just so cool. How will they be able to fight her? So another thing that I would like to bring up here is music. Usually music on Game of Thrones have a big meaning, and here we hear kind of the not battle music, but low-key battle music, like wanting to tell us that something will happen. I don't believe that, and like what will happen here. I think they gotta like regroup, especially the northern people, from what happened last time. But I think we'll see some tragic things happen on this episode.
We have won the Great War. Now we will win the last war.
So now we hear the first dialogue from the episode, and we hear Daenerys say, "We've won the Great War," which they did win. If you haven't seen my breakdown video for episode 3, I'll link it down below so you can go watch it. Anyways, so they've won the Great War against the Night King. So basically they have to win against Cersei, and here it looks like she actually managed to win the northern people over. She have managed to prove herself to the northern people, as Jorah Mormont once said, "You need to prove yourself to the northerners." Actually, I just realized that it wasn't Sir Jorah Mormont, it was actually Sir Davos. But anyways, you have to prove yourself, and I think she've done it. And basically they're now engaging war. I wonder how the relationship between her and Sansa will be now that the Great War is over and that she have won over the northern people. So that's a big question, actually. We also get to see a quick shot of Sansa looking down at the northern armies. I think those are Stark people, like the Stark army. So, and they looks like they're preparing for the war, marching out, fighting for the queen, which is one of the reasons why I said that she have convinced them to fight for her. This will be a pretty good episode. As I said, I don't think there will be many battles, but some tragic things will happen. Game of Thrones.
We'll rip her out root and stem.
Okay, so for the last part, we see a couple of quick shots. We get to see the armies again. We get to see the Daenerys capping a dragon, and I thought that Drogon was a little bit wounded since the last battle, because we had the knights, the White Walkers just stabbing him, climbing on top of him. But apparently he looks pretty good, and now she's just hanging out with Drogon. Not sure, but I think we saw Viserion actually being the dragon that flew over the ship. But I might be wrong. It might be Drogon. I don't remember seeing Viserion dying the last episode, but who knows? I might have seen wrong or something. Also, in this preview video, we get to see Ghost. It's confirmed that he's still alive. So Ghost is not dead. He actually survived, which is pretty cool. We might actually get to see Nymeria again. That would be amazing. Not sure if they'll they'll get it this episode. Also, we see that they are sailing south now with the armies, which I guess, as I said, it won't be a big battle, but some tragic things will happen in this episode. Also, just want to address real quick the fact that the Santa Clegane and the other Clegane brother, I can't remember his name on top of my head right now, but the Clegane bro, that got to happen. They got to kill each other. I mean, two Cleganes cannot live beside one another. That's something we learned pretty early, so we'll see how that goes. Well, that rounds up my breakdown of the preview video. My predictions are that nothing big will happen. This is actually, some big things will happen this season, but like nothing huge in that case. Also, we did it came out a leak last year saying that the Golden Army and the army will actually switch side. They will go to fight Daenerys, see her dragons, and then be like, oh no, we don't want to fight this, and be like, oh yo, come on in, you know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, let's fight with the Mother of Dragons, because we don't want to get burned like the Lannister army did. So seeing that the Golden Army are not fighting only for money, but rather to win and keep the reputation that they have, I do not believe that. But also something that I would like to address on this is that we get to see Euron Greyjoy pop the question. He's like, yo, Cersei, will you marry me? He probably sees the Golden Army and is like, oh, I don't want to fight that, I don't want to switch sides. And he's like, oh, let's get married. And she's probably gonna say yes, since he doesn't have Jaime anymore. Incest, but yeah, pretty much she's gonna say yes to Euron, even though we see Euron joke a lot with her about Jaime. I don't think she likes Euron Greyjoy, but she's gonna accept his proposal since he has the best navy in Westeros. So of course she needs that. She needs allies, and Euron is a great ally. Let's see that. Now something I would like to see is the army of House Martell. We never saw the army get smashed, so the army might still live. Now we don't know what happened to the army of House Martell. They might come back to avenge the entire house. Who knows? I mean, this last episode could bring something about them. And also, they probably will make like a small celebration for Arya Stark or something. I hope that they talk about, get a tribute or something, talk about the characters that died, especially Lyanna Mormont. She died like a true hero. Theon Greyjoy too. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Have a good day, guys. And yeah, we'll see you on the next episode, I guess. I just realized that I forgot to mention a couple of things. First of all, what will happen to House Mormont? I know that many fans are speculating things and wondering things. Personally, I have no theories right now. Probably they just handed out to someone else. The many lord houses in the north, or castles that are empty right now, they will need to give that to other people. And the second question is, if they now win, who's gonna sit down to the throne? Who's gonna lead the army? Is it Daenerys Targaryen, or is it Aegon Targaryen, also known as Jon Snow? Since Jon Snow has a better claim to the throne, but I don't really believe he will actually. I don't believe that he wants the throne. Since he didn't have any problems giving up the throne of the North, he probably won't have any problems just accepting Daenerys as his queen. But also, to get the bittersweet ending that Game of Thrones always have, I think that we will actually lose either Jon Snow or Daenerys. I don't think that both of them can survive the series. But that's just my thoughts, and that's pretty much usually how Game of Thrones plays us. Oh, yeah.
Theon. You're a good man.
Yeah, I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels